All right. Just more comments from the article. Latin Legacy says it's a niche project, but far from a failure. I use it. I use main daily on the commute to and from work. Sometimes playing at work is when things are slow. And then Rick, he put two Google articles in there, two Google searches, pictures in there. One showing Vita games total, which was approximately 1,732 games available for the Vita, where for the Steam Deck it's around 14,200 titles.
Well,
Because
so then you want to talk about what is the failure, and this goes back to the idea that the Vita was a failure because it wasn't supported right. The games for it weren't that great when they did get put out. I think, quality you're looking at Killzone and Uncharted were like the top high quality games that were on that platform.
and
You
Freedom
remember when
Wars
they tried, what was that?
and Freedom Wars.
And you want to talk about game, like they tried putting Borderlands 2 on that, and even the developers say no, that was a mistake. That game should have never been there. Same thing with the designers of the Vita saying we should have never put that back touchpad on the system. That served nothing at the end. Nobody
Well,
took advantage of it.
and the Vita also suffered from having, honestly, some glorified phone games on there. Like, I had Fruit Ninja and Jetpack Joyride on my Vita. Like,
I think ultimately, I mean, we could talk to different failures of the Vita. I think I
we don't
think
have enough
the
time in the universe for that.
I think the number one problem with the Vita was Sony selling their own storage chips for it, which then gave the Vita a bad name, and then developers turned around and said, "Well, people are hating on the Vita because of this, this, and this. In order to put our games on this system, we're gonna have to expect the gamers to go out and buy a more expensive chip." Because I think at the time, and I could be fact checked about this, I think at the time the biggest chip available for the Vita was like $300.